Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on another SEC rival, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Rebels offense will get the first swing of the game. Trophy might look like an egg, but you better not be fragile. You better have a hard shell if you're going to come out in this one, guys.
And the three of us have called this game in the past. We've been in the stadiums. We've felt the hate between Mississippi and Mississippi State, right, David?
It's real, man. It's so cool to see. It's so important to both sides. Handling the emotion early will be a big deal.
For a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Gage. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went game time.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Murphy. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this one.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play-action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you, and you have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around, and oftentimes, it's too late. You saw that right there.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top, covering 79 yards. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Gage. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Rebels in the hurry up. The Rebels took home the golden egg in a close one the last time they met.
They don't care if it was close or a blowout. They got the W, and they've been able to talk about it all off-season long, and you can just feel the energy and electricity this year.
Boy, and you know it matters. You're talking about all these kids in state, talking to them. Where do you want to go? Which side do you want to be on? Ole Miss winning last year matters when it comes to recruiting.
Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive line to get to the QB.
And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Fires to the big fountain. Jumped on top of the pile. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David,
and the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Quickly complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead's extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll give it to the back. Makes one man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Off play action. Gets away from one. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought that the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes a connection. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Rebels have this offense rolling. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. Now on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one splits the uprights.
That makes the score Mississippi State 10, Ole Miss 3.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Mississippi State going up tempo.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Finds his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, just left him flailing. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
This offense has a second down play. They move the tight end all over. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Nowhere to move. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Using the quick game. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Mississippi State right back to the line. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on first down. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They go to the draw. Nice move there. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Going to the running game. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. So many rich layers in this one. Dak coming off the bench. Fumbles in the end zone to lose it. Legs being hiked. Coaches being fired. This has it all, guys.
And such proud people in the state of Mississippi that love their football. And it feels like, Palmer, these games always come down to something at the end of the game that's so fun and controversial.
What I love about this rivalry, too, is that historically there hasn't been a lot of conference championship implications or national title implications, but they play this game at the very end of the year, and it just matters so much in the state. Bragging rights for an entire season on the line.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Remember this one simple precept, and your time with me will not have been ill spent. The tight end is always open.
They think that too. They think they're always open. Throw me the football, but especially in the red zone. This is where you see most tight ends do most of their damage. Big body guys, QB find him, hit him, touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Murphy. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
He's going to pass on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. At the 35, he's open. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Ole Miss! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
24, Mississippi State, 13.
Fielded in the end zone, it's man. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
Second down.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a third and long.
Brings up third down.
From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
They'll go to the ground. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Really nice job by this sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute.
Ball in the air, intercepted. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Showing off the arms. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Rebels are in the red zone. Looking to throw on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Turning to the running game on first and goal. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Now on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right.
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets rid of it. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They'll run this play from the pistol.
Second down coming up.
The lone back's got it. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And that pass intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Offense set on first down. Makes the quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And on second down for this offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Brings it down on the right side. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to him. And the quarterback is snowed under. Mississippi State right back to the line. Wants to throw on second down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On the return, it's Conway. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the missed connection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It's now second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on first down. He makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. He wants to throw. Coming after it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have two longtime foes separated by about 100 miles battling here in the Egg Bowl, you know emotions tend to run high. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Mississippi State and Ole Miss plays out.
And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Got blown out in the first half, and now just fires one high and deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game, get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. He's looking for a man on second down. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Beebe. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to the air one more time. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A strike downfield. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Touchdown, Rebels! And the route is on. The Hottie-Toddies are full-throated right now as Ole Miss builds the lead.
They got the momentum going. The offense is clicking. You see that a lot of times with Ole Miss. Big rivalry game against Mississippi State. Can they respond, Palmer?
And Ole Miss, you know, is one of those teams you just blink and all of a sudden they're blowing you out. That's been the case here today. The Bulldogs got to find a way to slow them down.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. From inside his own, he smashes his way through again. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to get to him. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. He'll do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there, they're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this offense has had a great day. They put some big plays together, but the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
And the Rebels will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. He leaves it with his back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On third down, he drops to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun. Give on the inside. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Now facing third and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They try to pop a run on the draw. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways, but the quarterback, he's got to be a better actor on those draw plays.
And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now on first down from the 40. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Gage. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. That's reeled in. It's Gage. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Makes the grab outside. It's Beebe. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the pummeling has started.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
52, Mississippi State, 20.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Working the middle, it's complete.
He threw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Third down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's got great speed. Makes the tackle really strong. Disciplined job. And now we have one period to play. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive one-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Here on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick strike complete. And he's still running after the move. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They go right back to it. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. The give to the lone running back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. The official says no good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about himself. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Rides to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. The Rebels pick up the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll go to the counter. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
2nd down coming up.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24. This offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. To the ground to try to move the chains. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Softened them up with a run, and now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Gage. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Rebels! And the stomping has commenced.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
59, Mississippi State, 20.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.